Hey friends, so this is going to be episode 4 of the Long Goodbye series. This is a series about those that are journeying through the difficulty of watching a loved one degenerate through Alzheimer's or dementia. Last week we talked about the second stage, which a lot of times has like a frustration feel to it and stuff like that. One of the things that I wanted to quickly mention in this stage, and as well as this goes through all the stages in my opinion, is don't quiz your loved one. I had someone else in my family who every time we would go visit my dad would ask him, who's this? Who's that? What's their name? When were they born? And it, even when he was past the frustration stage, it would bring him back to the frustration stage because he would not have the answers. And it just makes them sad. It makes them frustrated. And unless you're the caregiver that is trying to evaluate, what their cognitive ability is at that moment, I'm not saying not to do that. But if you're just a loved one going to visit or spending time with them, I just really recommend not doing that. I saw how it was detrimental for my dad anytime that the person that I'm speaking about would do that to him. And luckily I learned through observation that that's not great. One of the things, and I'll elaborate a little bit more in the further video, is there will become a time when they don't realize that they have the disease and they're not frustrated anymore, and they actually start to fabricate stuff, whether that be something they saw on TV, something they overheard in a conversation, something they saw in a video or a movie, and they kind of conflate those things into memories. And one of the things that I remember learning to do, and I don't remember where I learned this, I think I learned it somewhere on TikTok or in a podcast, but it was just go with the stories. Just have them elaborate. Have fun with it in a way. And just they build a fantasy, but they're comfortable there. And you got to be able to meet them where they're at. Because you can't force them to come to where you're at because they're no longer able to. So I hope that's helpful. Again, we'll elaborate a little bit more on that in a future video. Remember, over everything else, if you don't remember anything else from this video, remember this: you are not alone. And you are not going through this journey alone. There are many people that are dealing with this same struggle as you are. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out here. I hope that you guys have a blessed day. And remember, you guys be kind to one another.